Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. Dak now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying it left side with Edwards. Works his way to the 35. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. 1st down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This throw is caught. And in for the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
You're very expressive right now, Mo.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Finds his running back, Andrick Estime. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Yeah.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Oh, yeah.
Solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Avoid that meantime.
They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And he won't salvage
I always see
that.
assist
It's a
waiting
loss
too.
on the play.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And you love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Very good return as he picks up 20. And it'll be Raider football. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun is Prescott. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 48. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He's on the move. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Why not?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Pickup of 7, and they're going to need similar results now. 2nd and 13. Now here's Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Similar Mama Jack is like it.
Offense to the line for second down.
Really?
Prescott here from the gun. Complete. It's Cooper. And he's going to be taken down at the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Cooper going to motion over left. From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game.
See
Keeps
ya.
the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Is it uniform? Into action?
Hey, babe. Oh, yeah, hug time. Sorry, I know you're in the middle of a play. Hug time.
With his back to Leo
Hug time.
and this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders
Wanna
side
get
of
up.
the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Okay. I'm so hungry.
Here's a give up the middle.
Yes, you can.
Jukes one defender, and they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. First down, and they go right back to him. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Whoa.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Raiders will take over as he
Man,
records his
never
first
went out for a
interception of the
route,
season. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept. intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Here's Dak. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punts, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Cut out left. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Now to be caught by Troy Franklin. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. McLaughlin there to bring it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. And they're going for this. He's got it to his running back. Keeps on moving into the red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on first is Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. From the 42. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down, here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Chased out to his right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On the move, headed right. He's keeping it again. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline of his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Complete out to the right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. And the kick is good. And we're gonna have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the
That's why I
drive.
just wipe the shit.
Yeah. It was hard to
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. This is reeled in by Edwards. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Prescott. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Jones gets it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
It's Edwards on the carry. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun is Prescott. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's Edwards. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure looked like defense had done enough to hold him on that play. Credit that first down to a good initial effort and second effort to keep fighting to go get that extra yard needed.
First and 10, Prescott. Edwards got it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Dak now from the gun. This one's caught. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here's Edwards on the carry. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Prescott here from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. A 27-yard look. Oh, it's a fake. They're throwing. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. Mix off the play action. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's only able to get this to around the 13. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10 now. This finds Franklin. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Play action with Nix. Dulcich hauls it in.
Hi, Mama.
And he's out of bounds past midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one's complete right side. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Broncos will have a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
They're running the option, short side. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And this one doesn't go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos down by only 3. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
I was going to say that.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
I'm good. Yeah, we ready?
Here he is to throw. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He's going to keep this one. And he will score and give him the lead in the fun final minute. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. At that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
So, typically when I'm throwing, I'm like, okay, something's wrong. I don't just throw it.
Looking to throw it. He's got the hook up to Adams.
No way.
How about a big hitter, 34
No
yards
way.
there, and a new set of downs. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Now to throw.
Yeah. Give me a minute. So you
Able
give
to
me a
get it
minute.
to Edwards. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before.
What's happening?
Oh, wow. It looks a lot bigger.
It do. It definitely does.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, oh, we could put a fire pit.
Off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
We already got a budget, so now we just gotta figure out there's some trees in the area.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Or the side of the house. Like, he said there's small little trees trying to grow between them. But yeah, we want to get like a
Throwing
small
now.
shed. Yeah.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. To throw. Able to find Jones. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The defense calls
you
it
too, Mom.
timeouts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Adorable. A baby
Here he is to
walker,
throw.
like,
This throw is caught.
a baby walker.
And he almost gets to the 5. It goes out at the 6.
Outside.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Setting up to pass.
No!
And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Gave up the touchdown.
They're
And
out
man,
set. First and 10.
he gave up the touchdown.
One final shot here. Finds him on the slant.
Oh,
Steps
Tom!
down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Goodness.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win it home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very
Gave
end.
up
but their
the
defense carried
touchdown.
that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.